Okay, everybody want to know what happened to my son. But my son was living the wrong life, you know. I talk to my kids like they act. You know, you act grown, I'm going to talk to you like you're grown. You know, we ain't going to play both roles. You're going to be the child and you're going to be the adult on this day. No. I told my son back in August to turn his life around and give it to God. I raised my kids up in the church. I was at home at night with my kids as they got older. I teach my kids right from wrong. I don't uphold them when they wrong. I talk to my kids all the time. And I told my son last year. My son was in jail last year, you know. Actually for Mother's Day. And I was looking for him. And he didn't call for Mother's Day. And I'm like, where's Toya? And I was worried. I said, Lord, please don't let nothing happen to him. Lord, please let him be okay. I was begging God. He finally called. You know, and I thank God then. I said, well, Lord, you know, he's somewhere I don't want him to be, but I know he's okay. Got some little trouble there. You know, he had to stay in Indiana for 3 months. You know, he was on Facebook doing stupid stuff while he was in jail. Then I told him, don't post nothing else on there. You know what I'm saying? This is what got you here, being ignorant. My son was very, very smart. When I say very smart, he was very smart. And he knew it. My son been on the honor roll student his entire life. He went to college 17 and 18. He was on the dean's list. He was a remarkable student. He was a remarkable young man. But my son got involved in his gang life. God gave him a gift of rapping and I hated it. I had to understand that it was a gift from God, but it was other ways of using this gift. I was trying to get my child to see. My child rapped about his life. You know what I'm saying? Everything you hear YNIC 2 times, rap about, that's the stuff he did. He lived that life. You know what I'm saying? My son could rap, but I didn't listen to his music because I didn't like the things he talked about. My son was robbing, drug. I just wish my son would have repent. He gave his life to God like I did. I prayed with my kids every day they went to school. I prayed for them. I did everything I could. I sent him to college. His cousin was living in Virginia, Maryland. I sent him to Maryland. I was just trying to get him to see that it was a broader life out here than what he was living. But here I am today, 2024. You know what I'm saying? My son gone. He ain't coming back. I told him, you know what I'm saying, you live by that sword, you die by it. He did. He thought these so-called friends was his friends, you know, glorifying this gang life. You know, I'm going to live for my five, I'm going to die for my five, but where his five at? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Where they at? But hey, this is the life of a single mother, you know what I'm saying? I moved where I was so his dad could be a part of his life, so he didn't have no excuses that he couldn't be a part of his life. You know what I'm saying? I can't force nobody to be a father or to grow up to be a parent. I grew up to be a parent because my mama told me there was going to be mama babies and daddy babies. And guess what they was? They was my babies and daddy babies. Daddy did what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. But ask me, did it stop me? I go hard for mine, you feel me? I go hard. I'm a licensed barber. I'm a licensed phlebotomist. I'm a certified teacher. I'm a certified bondsman. I'm a certified bartender. I've done everything I possibly can do to take care of mine, so I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing but God. I don't mind working on my own car. I don't depend on nobody but Jesus. And I put that in them and instilled in them to not depend on nobody but God. But they got their own choices in life. But as a mother, I'm going to continue to pray and I'm going to continue to trust God. I ain't angry with God. I'm angry with my child. Because I told my child, don't let the devil trick him. Don't let these so-called friends rub off on him. And they rubbed off on him. Because this was not my child. And I told him that. I just wish I had an opportunity, a chance just to see him get his life right. But Lord, I thank you for the 20 years that you gave me. How I wish things were different. But they're not. I just ask you to keep giving me the strength to get through it, Lord.